Hey you guys, it's Amajam with Amajam Healing. Welcome to the best of extended replay weekend. Super honored to be part of this category. And I wanted to talk about my retreats because they're less than a month away now, and also do a little mini healing with you and work with this 1111 portal gateway accelerated healing energy. So I wanted to share a specific aspect of why the group power energy that we work with is so powerful, why this work is so powerful. And it's because of this. So as we awaken, the way that we've been doing healing gets really old and tired, because the part of us that was doing the healing, the part of us that wants to be healed and fixed in hurry, the truth of us starts getting bigger and taking up space, and this part that we thought we were, the identity or the ego identity, it starts to feel like, yeah, this old way of healing isn't working. Why? Why does this get bored? Why does this get boring? Why does this feel tired of, focusing on issues and healing them? And because as the truth of who we are comes out more and more and more and more, we need to do healing from there. We need the presence, the stillness, that deep, abiding truth of who you are. We need healing to match that consciousness and match that energy, because it's what and who we are becoming, right? Through the human, right? So the healing needs to match that higher energy. So if we're just focused on healing from our old self, let's say, and it's trying to heal and fix, and it's just not working, right? It just feels like, this is tired, right? This abiding self that is actually throughout everything. It's throughout your issues. It's throughout your personality. It's throughout the identity. It's coexisting. It's like air. You can't see it, but it's everywhere, right? This air in you, this truth in you, this consciousness of that which you really are, it needs to start doing the healing versus your little human self, let's say, the mind, right? Or the emotions, or the part that feels frustrated, or, whatever it is that drives us to do healing, right? We need to heal from a different place, to have it be more on the levels that we need it, because we're more awake now. We're more embodied now in the heart energy, in our truth, in our light. So healing has to start matching this, or else it's just going to get very old. And as we get into 2022, this way of healing that I'm talking about that's getting old will start to feel more and more and more old. It's like, this is really not working, okay? So as we awaken and awaken and awaken, we naturally start to need different things, right, to meet this. The group power work that I do directly connects to this presence, to this truth within you. That's why my healings are effortless, because the you that you think you are doesn't have to do anything. It is the you that shows up, I could say, ready and ripe for these topics, for these retreats, for this deeper awakening, this deeper embodiment. And it is that presence, that stillness, that all-abiding knowing that does the healing for you. So we are working in this group power energy, collaborating through the truth of who you are, bringing us all of the correlating past lives and everything you have ever experienced that is connected to the awakening you're going through right now. So every issue you are healing right now has correlating past life and soul choices with it that are reconciling, so you can be who and what you really are, right? So when we come together, it is this presence within you, this truth within you, this awakeness within you that leads everything we do. That's why the healing is quick. when we pull the roots out of original things, it's instant that we can pull them out because it is the awakeness within you that is doing it. It is not the self that you think you are and that still feels like you are. It's your capital S self, we could say, that does all the healing. And so the retreats that are offered in this season for UWealth, Retreat A, B, and C, they are all to work with this deeper dive season that we are in, this deeper healing, this deeper awakening, to work with and partner with that presence within you that knows everything that you're going through and that will bring us these topics and issues and experiences and reactions and soul choices, all the things that we can't see, right? It's like behind the curtain, so to speak. It's in our consciousness, it's in our awareness. But the human self is used to, not looking, right? The mind doesn't know how to connect in that way. You do, though. Right? So it is the truth of you that does the healing, which enables us to bypass emotions, bypass the mind, to bring the awakeness, awareness, and embodiment exactly where it needs to go. So all of these retreats that I'm offering foundationally are about your awakening. Foundationally are about you embodying who you are, getting ready for 2022. And we'll talk about certain subjects. We'll release all these things, right? But at the end of the day, what it's about is clearing out these old energies, reconciling them within your consciousness, within your knowing, within your awareness, so you can embody who you are. You can embody who you are and reconcile these really old fears. Be you. Be you. So that is foundationally what we work with in all of the retreats and all my healing and everything we do together. It is the truth of you, the embodiment of yourself, the truth of you that knows exactly what you need, that does the healing for you. So it's just a lot to share. I just get really passionate about this awakening because we're all going through it. And it's foundationally what we're about. So all the retreat information to purchase is on the sales page. They're less than a month away, and they all work together. And it's going to be interesting to do Retreat B in January because that's when we're actually coming out of this deep dive and then starting to align and embody with 2022 energy. So it's just going to be really interesting of working with you and meeting with you there. And then in Retreat C, we do a ton of integration for Retreat A and B. And the last thing I want to share about these retreats, when we are in the retreat, their A is over a weekend and B is over a weekend and C is one day. When we're in these retreats, you are in a group power accelerated healing and awakening field for the whole time. So Retreat A is like 25 plus hours of being in that field, and Retreat B is 25 plus hours of being in that field. And then Retreat C, we're in that field for about 5 hours together, even though the session is only 2.5 hours. It's the beginning and the end, right? The bookends. So there's a lot of opportunity for you to awaken and embody who you are faster, easier, because that's what we're all about, just faster, easier. So I look forward to being with you guys in the retreats. And what I want to do right now is just do a little mini healing with the portal that we are in right now, with this 1111 energy, this gateway, this quicker, faster healing that we have access to. And what all portals and gateways really are about is to get you where you're going faster, to get you where you're going faster by healing and clearing the density faster, awakening your consciousness faster. So, I'm going to tune in right now and see what we want to do just to support you during this weekend, and for your life, right? How do you awaken? How do you embody? How do you heal? Now, what matches you now, right? So I feel like what Spirit wants to do is actually help the brain right now. We just want to do a little upgrading for the brain. Because the brain, holds human patterns, we'll simply say, right? So do we have your permission in your heart? Does it feel like a yes. Yeah, I just had to ask your permission. That we're going to upgrade the brain, and this is very personal. So even though we work together as a group, it is very personal for you, what you need. So we are now helping the brain upgrade its consciousness, its frequencies, release patterns that no longer serve, so you can embody the work that you have done and are doing, right? And the third eye awakens a bit more also. And Spirit's reminding you, you cannot think your way through awakening. The mind will never figure out who you are. You know who you are. You feel who you are. So we're just helping the brain release, upgrade, and integrate awakened consciousness. Your awakened consciousness. And to update it, we could say, to all the healing that you've done and are doing. And can you allow stillness to be part of your life? That pure stillness. Because the mind doesn't know stillness, right? You can learn it, we could say. All right, my love. So Spirit is now, they're going to continue doing this brain upgrading for you. And they're also just working with your teams now to continue what we're doing right now until it is complete for you. But for video's sake, we're going to end this healing now. Feels like I could just sit in this brain upgrade with you for, a good hour at least. So for video's sake and for our time's sake, we're going to complete this healing now together, and it will continue for you. So Spirit is going to do what they do at the end of every group power session that I do. They do a completion ceremony, and they're going to do that now for you, with you. So Spirit is going to complete whatever else needs to be completed, release whatever else needs to be released, and support whatever else needs support from here forward. And they're reminding you that awakening is natural and organic because it is the truth of who you are coming to the surface through all of your human, through all of your life experiences. It is time. And of course you can do it because there's nothing to do. It's you. All right, my loves, thank you for allowing me to do some healing with you, and I hope to see you in our retreats together, and it's an honor, really, to assist you on your path of awakening and embodiment. All right, my loves. Bye-bye for now.